What up?
Hi guys, how's it going?
Good. Boring.
Okay. Oh.
That's a cool virtual background. I have a better one. I guarantee you. How about that? Or there, that's better.
Okay then. But you
Can't really beat Shrek now, can you?
But I am the grass.
Or actually, I don't know. There's also this one. That's Ozzy.
Okay, that cannot be beat. I got to say.
No. Here's one. Oh no, that's Roscoe. Ah, there we go.
Ah, yes. The double-eyed man.
It's Mike Wazowski, Sully.
Yeah.
I can't get over that face of it. It's just amazing. Do that again. There's Ozzy. That's cute Ozzy. And there's this. I think it's like Nicolas Cage if you turned him into Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's just
Okay,
about
then.
his mouth. That's all I have. Remove. We have. Ooh, here we go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
I feel like we're missing some people.
I don't remember asking you a gosh dang thing. Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you. Say what? One more gosh dang time. And then there we go. Hi. Hey. As much as I love those virtual backgrounds, I'm gonna have to go with this. I need headphones or earplugs. But I don't know if I have any. Yeah, if I do, I might have one next.
Yeah, you do need a free gaming headset like this one.
I do have one, but it's like the size of my head. It's not bigger.
Tell me, was it free though? Okay.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good to see everybody. Y'all have a good week?
Yep.
Nice weather, right? It was beautiful this weekend. Except for the rain on Sunday, but it was really nice. I liked it. I thought it was nice change because it had gotten kind of hot kind of fast. So, yeah. Hi Eleanor, I see you typing. How you doing, sweetie? And give everybody just a couple minutes to get in. So we're almost at the end, guys. The light is at the end of the tunnel. Sparkling. What you eating, Henry? He's not gonna tell me. Is that a cheese stick? It looks good. You're making me hungry. All right, let's see.
Does anyone remember the Willy Wonka? And we just keep on rowing.
Yeah. All right, who's still missing? Still missing a couple people. Let them come in.
Put him on chat.
There we go. Excellent. Yeah, cheese stick. I see that. Very good.
You know when like you start not liking Barbies, but then like Corona is since I can't play Barbies with my friends, it makes me want to play Barbies.
Oh, really? Are you a Barbie fan? I was never a Barbie fan, but my cousin was crazy about Barbies. She had the dream house, and that's what everybody wanted when I was a kid, was the Barbie dream house. So she had. Yeah.
I'm a Barbie fan.
Yeah. I never was.
Okay.
We've got 13 people in here. Okay, Drew, put
Please
that up.
stop, Drew.
Really? That's got to go. We're missing who? Rendell's and Sydney. Where's your sister these days? She on? No, Sky's on somewhere. Don't have video for her, but there's Sydney. As soon as I said, "Where's your sister?" she dings in. Perfect. Yep, there's Rendell's. All right. Oh no, Cole, you have him out. So Cole has this terracotta Donald Trump chia pet bust and head thing. Who gave that to you? Was it a EYC gift or what was that? You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where we got it.
I don't know where he got it either, but it's funny. So it's been sprouting. So yesterday Cole like took him out and I don't know, has renewed interest in him. What's up, Aaron? How are you? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and start today's lesson because I think most everybody that's going to be here is here. So this is our last like real full lesson, right? Unreal. Absolutely unreal. So let me go ahead and share my screen for y'all and we'll get this going. So, all right. Come on, hit the button. Here we go. All right, so this is assets, bases, and solutions. So this is one more time, we're just gonna dabble into our chemistry a little bit before we jump into it wholeheartedly next year, right? So this is very, very basic stuff. That's kind of an unintended pun. There we go. All right. So we have properties of solutions. So a solution is a homogeneous mixture. Does anybody remember what the word homogeneous means? If you do, just go ahead and tell us. Anybody? Okay, so a homogeneous mixture would be one where the particles are all about the same size and you can't separate it physically. Like see the third bullet here where it says particles in a solution are not visible to the naked eye? That lets you know it's a homogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture would be the opposite, and that would be something where like the particles are not all the same. So if you think of milk is a good example. So the milk we get in the grocery store, it'll even say it on milk. It says homogenized milk. Has anybody ever seen that on there? It says the word homogenized usually right on the container. And that's milk that's been, they put it through a process so that fat doesn't separate out. But if you get fresh milk, like from the farm, it will separate and the cream will go up to the top. So that milk is not homogenized. So a solution is composed of one phase. It's either a solid, a liquid, or a gas, right? But it can be any of those three. And we just talked about the particles, and a solution does not scatter a light beam, and components of a solution cannot be separated using simple mechanical filtration. So if you take, say, as a good example again, is milk. Like if you took homogenized milk and poured it through some kind of a filter, you're not going to be able to separate out the different components, right? It's not gonna do that. So if you had a heterogeneous mixture, though, you could. Like if you had, what's a good example? Boba tea. There's a good one. Anybody like boba tea? I like boba tea. Any of you guys? Have you had boba tea? No? Some of you? Savannah's nodding. Just raising his hand.
Your talking is glitching.
Yeah, it's very hard to understand.
That's always fun, isn't it? Okay. I was asking if anybody likes boba tea.
You're better now.
Like it, though.
There we go. Yeah, it's the tea with those little beads, like little jelly beads in it. So that you could filter with a mechanical filtration, right? You could put that through a strainer and separate it because it's not really, that's not a solution. That's a heterogeneous mixture. A solution would be like the tea itself. So here's a blank. What is dissolved and what does the dissolving? Who can answer that for me?
You're talking glitchy again.
Ah, man. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
You
Can you
should
hear me
get a
now?
headset. Oh, Mom.
No, it's not the headset, Drew. It's not that.
If we bring this down,
Okay.
it has a microphone on it.
Hang on, Jack has the answer. Go ahead, Jack.
Is it a solute? Or how do you say that word?
Yep,
And a
you got
solvent?
it. Yes, good. So a solute is dissolved, and the solvent does the dissolving, sorry. And when you put them together, you have your solution, right? Good deal. Okay, so here's some examples. So a good example of a solution that's a gas would be air, right? We're all surrounded by it. There's all kinds of gases in the air. Which one is there? Which is the most prevalent? Who remembers?
I know.
What is it, Drew?
Carbon dioxide.
Nope.
What? Oxygen?
Nope. Who knows?
Repeat the question.
What's the most prevalent gas in the air that's mixed in
What's
with our air?
prevalent again?
Nitrogen,
Prevalent
right?
meaning, yes, Drew, called nitrogen. Yeah, meaning the one that's we have the most of. There's more nitrogen in our air solution than anything else. All right. Let's see. Dylan, your hand up, or we're going to answer that one? Okay. So gas liquid. Here's a good example of gas liquid. The carbon dioxide in a soda. All right. So before you open the soda, you don't even see the gas, right? When you unscrew the cap and you allow the pressure to reduce, it starts bubbling and you can see the gas that was dissolved in the soda. A good example of a gas solid is hydrogen gas in palladium metal. That's a crazy example. Nobody's ever seen that. I have no idea. That just came with this list I found. Don't worry about that. So how about this one? Liquid gasoline. All right, there's all kinds of stuff in gasoline. Delia, did you have your hand up?
I accidentally put it up. I don't have a question.
That's okay. So does anybody know what kinds of liquids are in gasoline? Eleanor, you have your hand up?
Yeah, isn't gasoline in the thing that you put in your car to make it run like?
Yep.
And I also have a question.
Uh-huh.
So, like our Rube Goldberg machine, do
Yes.
we have to make a video and send it to you?
Yes. Mhm.
And when do we have to send it to you?
I'm gonna go over it all when we get to the end of this one.
Okay,
But
thank you.
Whoops, I dropped my dog clicker. Sorry. All right, so yeah. Liquid gasoline. So gasoline has different amounts of ethanol, that's alcohol. And then of course there's the petroleum-based components that come from oil. Did y'all see about the oil yesterday? That's crazy. The news about what was it, Cole? It's
They were
wild.
paying people.
Wait, let Cole say it. Hang on. Cole, what was it with the oil yesterday? Yeah, you're on mute, bud.
I know.
No.
There we go. Yeah, I know. The oil prices went negative yesterday.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't think that's ever happened in my life. So, man. All right, a good example of a solid and a liquid is sugar and water. You can visualize that, right? That's easy. And a good example of a liquid and a solid, that's mercury. Whoop, I clicked too early. Mercury dental amalgam. So that's like when you ever had the silver fillings, or anybody you know has silver fillings? There used to be mercury in them. That's called the amalgam fillings when they're silver. And mercury is metal, but it's liquid at room temperature. So is gallium, by the way. I have some gallium up in the schoolroom. It's pretty cool. So acids and bases. We'll go from here. All right, so here's where we've had a little fun. See if we can fill in blanks. So litmus paper, I actually have some. So it's got a little color guide on it. Anybody have a pool or ever seen anybody test a pool by dripping a solution of some kind into a little kit with water? You can test the chemical levels in your pool. Yeah, you may have seen something similar. So this is litmus paper, and it's very tiny little strips. I'm squashing them, and I don't mean to. Yeah. But you can dip these in, come out. You can dip these in acid or base, and they will change color. Kind of cool. But we have something better when you use the lab today. Well, I don't know that it's better. I think it's a little more fun. So what color do acids turn? Acid turns blue litmus paper, what color? Anybody have that answer? Anybody? Yeah, Jack.
Acid turns blue and what? What do you say?
Acid turns blue litmus paper, what color? This one right here. Who's got it?
Is it red?
Yeah. All right, so I actually,
that's
I'm gonna show them to you in a minute, but I actually have some acids and bases over here. I'm gonna take 1 second and just, so this isn't blue litmus paper, but it's litmus paper nonetheless. So nonetheless, I can't see today. But can you see that it is now kind of a pinky color? It started out yellow, and it's kind of pink. Yeah. And then, so bases turn red litmus paper, what color? Go ahead, Jack.
Blue.
Right, so I have a base here. And here we go. Can you see it? You guys see it at all? Or yes? Yes or no?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay. You see that one is bluer and one is pinker, all right? But what we're gonna use for our little lab today is way more colorful. It's awesome. So you're correct, blue. All right, acids give off what kind of ions? It's H+. What do we call those? No. I gotta grab this. I dropped it. So that one's gonna be, I lost my mouse. There we go. Hydrogen ions, okay? So acids give off hydrogen ions in water, and bases give off this OH negative. What's that? Does anybody know? Anybody? That one's gonna be hydroxide, okay? So you may sometimes see hydroxide as part of the name of a base. Can everybody hear me okay, or am I doing weirdness again?
You're going crazy again.
Really?
Mom, seriously, let me just bring this down.
No, I don't.
Is the internet tower red right now, or is it blue?
I can't see it from here, but yeah, I'm sure it has to do with internet connection more than anything.
Use earpods.
I'll grab them in a minute and see if they help. So,
You need them.
okay, we're good. Okay, then give me 1 second, let me grab them, see if it makes any difference, okay, guys? Thanks for bearing with me.
Okay.
1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hi, guys.
No.
So, what up?
How you doing in
sky
Corona?
Good man, not that man.
How's everyone doing in Corona?
Good.
Better than normal. Hey, Michelle. What's up, Michelle?
Nothing. What's up with you? Hey, did you
No
what's
problem.
up?
Lily. What's up, Lily?
Nah, should I get it?
What's up, two Lilies? Both Lilies.
Bro, hurry up.
What's up,
No,
Savannah? Hey.
Aaron,
Yeah.
me, Cole, and Ethan
Oh,
were
hey,
all playing
Ethan.
yesterday.
Wait, me, Cole.
Hey, Jack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or
How many
I really
people
like
can be in a
Star
squad?
Wars.
Four.
Oh, okay.
So
How
hurry
big-
up.
You know how
Can't
big
see
the download
Savannah.
is?
100 gigs.
Her video is gone.
That's a lot.
It'll
What do you
take
have
all
on your
night.
Nintendo Switch?
No, dude, I
No.
bought a PC.
You got a PC. You got a gaming PC.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mine on PlayStation and they're both on PC.
See, the thing is, I don't know if I'll have enough storage because I just got GTA and
Ha,
GTA is
I got
downloaded
nothing.
too, so.
You got GTA? That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm
I
hopefully
got-
gonna get a new iPhone soon.
Is it good?
So I don't know if I'll have enough storage. I'll see though.
Just leave Fortnite.
You guys got some
Beat Fortnite.
I'm hopefully gonna get the new iPhone SE.
I mean, I still play Fortnite with Ethan. I haven't seen Ethan on Fortnite in like 2 days. Though.
Bro, Ethan, stop playing Fortnite and play Minecraft and Warzone. I'm
Yes.
kinda-
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Ethan, did you stop playing Fortnite?
What?
I'm talking to
Why are
Ethan.
you? Eleanor?
Oh, he's here. No, his sister's
I mean,
here.
Okay, it's not connecting. So we're just gonna have to roll. Do our
Okay.
best, okay? I don't know why, but my generally very good thing is not working. All right, so we were here. Let me go back and make this big again. Sorry, y'all. Love technology, right? We did hydrogen hydroxide, so now we're here. Acids generally taste what? If you were to taste something acidic, how does it taste?
It would, if it's too acidic, it would probably like melt all your taste buds.
No, they're sour. Okay, oh, Jackson, you had your hand. Why don't you do the next one, Jackson? Do you know this one? How do bases taste?
Bitter.
Yeah, so bases taste bitter due to the hydroxide ion. That and they can have other tastes too. So acids corrode, Acids corrode metals. Okay, so if you've ever seen, you ever looked under the hood of a car and seen the car battery has coated around all of the connecting points? And it gets like that, looks like a pasty stuff. You ever seen that? That's the battery acid, and it's corroding the metal. And bases denature proteins. Okay, this is a word here, this denature word. And that's more what happens when we get into biology, but it has to do with breaking down proteins, okay? So acids have a pH with what relative to 7? Who knows? Who knows? What's the pH of an acid relative to 7? Right here. Nobody knows?
Negative.
Yeah, there you go. Less than. All right, less than 7. So then obviously bases are going to have what? A pH of what?
Greater than 7.
Greater than 7. Very good. All right, guys. So, well, I keep bumping that one too early. When you dissolve an acid or a base in water, it makes ions, right? And this makes the water conduct electricity better. The stronger the acid or the base, the more ions produced, so the conductivity of solution increases. They can both conduct electricity. So this is an important one to remember. When an acid and a base react, what do they form? Anybody know? They form a salt. Typically water, some salt, there are all kinds of different salts, and a gas, okay? But it's important to remember that you're getting a salt because that's like the precipitate, right? If you evaporated it, you see what's left. So they both can carry and share ions. All right, so now we're gonna play a game. This should be a fun little game. So it's time to play acid or base. So I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna let each of you guess according to my list here. So my first person on my list up here in my string of pictures is Henry. So Henry, we're gonna start with milk. And you tell me whether you think milk is an acid or a base, and we'll see if you're right. What's it gonna be? Henry, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, sorry.
There
I
you
was
go.
muted. I said base.
All right. So what do you think about milk? Do you think it's a base?
Yeah.
Great. Who agrees with him? Raise your actual hand. Or okay, and who thinks it's an acid? Okay, cool. Let's see who's right. So our milk is going to be an acid. All right. Let's see who's next in my list. I got Aaron. All right, Aaron, go with wasp venom. What you think?
Probably an acid. I don't know though.
Who thinks he's right? Okay, Ethan.
I mean, I hope so. Oh, what the?
Yep, that's surprising, right? People tend to think of bases as not bad or like not harmful, that acids are harmful, right? Because I don't know, I think it's a cartoon thing, right? There's always something in the cartoons with acids and bases, and with acids and never bases. So bases can be just as noxious, just as dangerous. All right, so Cole, I got you next up here. How about bleach? Where's that gonna go?
I guess acid. I know it does a lot of breaking down, but it could be a base also.
Okay, let's see. It's a base. All right, I got Lily Rendell next. Lily Rendell, how about mango? Are you saying acid? Yeah, okay, let's see if she's right. Yay, finally somebody gets the right one. Excellent. All right, very good. All right, Jack, I got you. Actually, wait a minute. Let me do Ethan because he's sitting next to Lily. Ethan, you get vinegar. That's an easy one.
Oh, that's 100% NASA. That was a base.
There we go. All right, excellent. Hey, your family's killing it over there. All right, Jack, you're up with lye. Do you know what lye is even?
No.
No, okay. Lye's, they used to use it a lot as a soap, like colonial times. I wouldn't put my hands in it. What do you think? Acid or base?
Base?
And he's right. All right, very good. Okay, I got Michael next. How about apple?
Apple is an acid.
Apple is an acid, and Michael's right. All right, I have Drew. How about spinach? Spinach.
Base?
Good job. All right, awesome. Delia, take a guess at pineapple.
Acid?
And she's right. All right, y'all are getting good at this. All right, Savannah, what you think about soda?
A base?
Oh. There you go. That one's an acid. So that's one of the things to remember about soda. So even if you drink diet soda, there's carbonic acid in the soda, which is part of the carbonation process. And that can eat the enamel right off your teeth, even if you don't have sugar in your soda. So remember that even if you're getting diet soda, you might be helping your waistline a little, but you're not necessarily helping your teeth. All right, who hasn't gone? Who hasn't gone that needs to go? I'm not sure. Who's that? Let's see. Who's raising a hand? Show me. Oh, I see.
Lily hasn't gone.
Lily, yeah, Lily Wade, why don't you go and tell me what do you think about?
And Savannah.
No, Savannah went. Sydney didn't. Okay, how about lime, like the citrus fruit here, Lily?
Oh, acid.
There we go. You got that one. Sydney, how about baking soda? Is she gonna type it? Is she still here? We'll come back to Sydney. How about Dylan? Are you still around, Dylan? Can you do baking soda?
It is a base.
There we go. Excellent job. Now here's a tricky one. Who hasn't gone? Let me see. I can't tell who hasn't gone. Jackson. All right, there you go. Jackson, window cleaner.
Base?
There you go. Excellent. All right, this is a fun one. Sky, can you give me a guess at stomach juice?
Acid?
Yeah, that's a big acid. All right, and then Eleanor's left. So Eleanor, how about drain cleaner?
Acid?
Yeah, that one's a base. All right, good job. That was interesting. All right, let's see what we have next. All right, so this is what's coming for the next couple weeks. I'm gonna show you the stuff, then we're gonna run our fun lab. And it's a fun lab, it's a colorful lab, okay? So this is today, right? And if you guys have done this bit where you go with your class participation, remember the class participation, you gotta go into your email and there's a code word and then you go to Teacheries and you put it in under your class participation assignment. That's all it is. It takes 30 seconds, all right? And you guys did your reading very quickly. Now look, you have a test, right? And that's really about it. You're gonna look at 34. There's no test for 34. This is your last test, okay? And you're gonna start studying for your final exam. I've put your final exam study guide in Teacher Ease in the digital locker. I see you dancing, Lily. And then, hang on one second, Eleanor. And then I'm working on a Jeopardy game like we had before, something like that, to help you study, okay? Everybody, next week is lesson 34, which is gonna be like 5 minutes. And then we are going to study as a group. I might do some breakout rooms if I can make that work, okay? And you're gonna take your exam. Now remember, next week your exam is immediately following class. I'm gonna open it at 11. I'm gonna close it at 1, but you have 90 minutes to take it in. You have 90 minutes and a 2-hour window. And I'm gonna try, class next week is at 10, not 11. I'm gonna try to shut us down by like 10:50 so that you guys have a chance for like a snack, bathroom break, stretch, and then I'm gonna open that exam up and you guys are just gonna knock it out. Okay? And if you've been paying attention all year and you've been keeping your notes and you look over the study guide, you'll do fine. I'm not worried about anybody. All right, Eleanor, your hand was up. What you got?
What's a study guide? And
Okay.
I'll also, are we allowed to look at our notes or no?
So technically the way homeschool works in the state of Georgia is your parents are your teachers and your only teachers. So they delegated this subject to me. So whether or not they allow you to look at your notes when you take the test is their decision, and I have nothing to do with it. I will report the grade as it comes to me and return it to you.
Okay.
But it's up to them.
And what's a study guide?
So the study guide is in, the way I did it for you this time is it's a layout of all the topics that are covered. It's all the topics. And each topic has a notation as to when we covered it, like what lesson it was, and Drew, what lesson it was. And also I have a YouTube link for every single topic so that you can watch a video on it. Some of them are the ones we made. Others are just others I have found that will cover the topic. And I tried to make sure that none of the videos were more than like 6 minutes long. So if you look at it and you go, I really don't remember this, then watch the video. Or
Okay.
You can always ask me if you look at a topic and you're like, not so sure. So juniors, yours is geared more towards knowing the material. Like, for example, it might say, if I need to find how much work was done and I know how much distance was covered, or you can figure out what do you need to know, that sort of thing. Whereas Lab Rats level, yours has some actual calculations in it. Yours has some more abstract critical thinking based on the concepts, okay, which is what I want from you guys. And it also has a lot of true and false. Mostly the juniors level is predominantly multiple choice, true, false, matching, and there are just a handful of short answers, okay?
Okay, where do you
Lab Rats
find the
level?
study guide?
Yeah, the study guide, I'm gonna try and make it a Jeopardy game too, but the study guide tells you what topics are covered. Lab Rats level stuff, yours has the same thing with matching, true, false, whatever, but it has a lot of fill in the blank. So you're not gonna be able to look at 4 choices and go, which one is the choice? You gotta pick a choice.
Where
Yep.
do we find the study guide?
Okay, so it's if you go into Teacher Ease, I got asked this earlier too. If you go into Teacher Ease under communication, there's something called Digital Locker. And it's just like a locker that you would, open up and stick stuff in. So it's got files in it, and it will say, study guide for the final exam. And I think right now there's just one for everybody. But I'm getting because all the topics are generally the same, but you guys know the level you've covered it at, right? And if it's different, it'll say on there like Lab Rats only next to something. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So we have covered this. This is today and it's done. Boom. All right. This is next week. Reminder, 10 to 11 is class. We're going to wrap up before 11. What I want you to do this week is right here where it says skim over textbook. And I do mean skim over. Look at it. I'll get you 1 second, Delia. Look at it, turn the pages, read the captions, read the headings, look at the vocab, just familiarize yourself with it. I think there's like a worksheet or something that I gave the juniors with a carbon cycle on it. Just familiarize yourself. It's not the end of the world. I'm not collecting the homework or anything. Just want you to kind of have a clue what's going on. Michael's laughing at me. What did I do? Are you laughing at me or somebody else? All right. And then study, right? We're going to do our Zoom session, and I'm going to wrap it up. And it even says quick class discussion. And I'm going to do some exam review with you. And like I said, I'm going to try and figure out how to make something work for breakout rooms, because that would be cool. You can go with a partner and study. Okay? Does anybody have any questions about next week? We're good for next week. All right. Then you have your final project. So you asked about this, Eleanor. Delia, why don't you go ahead real quick with your question, and then I'll answer this one.
For the Rube Goldberg machine, can you work together with your siblings?
Yes. So that's on the rubric. and the details for the assignment. But yes, you can, because I cannot imagine, like, you know, some people have 2-3 siblings in this class. Boy, wouldn't that be fun to have 2-3 machines all over the house at one time. I'd come strangle me if I were your parents. So yeah. So your final project is due on May 5th. There's no class that day. So next week we're meeting for our last class and our exam. And you're all gonna be on your own for your exam. So we're only gonna see each other for like 40 minutes. Then you're going to send this in to me on the 5th, but we're not meeting. If you guys want to meet socially, tell me and I'll set it up. And you can just have a chat. I don't care. All right. All your assignment details are online. They're all in the assignment if you click on it, and they're also in, I think they're in the digital locker too. But I'll make sure that, I'm gonna try to attach them to this week's email. Delia, you got another question?
Also for the Rube Goldberg machine, we have a few ideas for like the function, and like when, for an example, a faucet or sewing machine does a function, can a person go back and turn it off?
Go back and turn it off when it's over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just can't turn it on, right? We need something that turns it on other than you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions about it? Or do you guys know what's up? Excellent. And I think Michael said he could only turn in one assignment, one video on the assignment link. So he sent me a separate one in an email. That's fine. Okay. But try to send at least one of them, because when I look at my grade book, it tells me who is submitted and how many of you have submitted. So if everybody's just emailing them to me, I'm going to get lost. And who just raised their hand? Jack, what you got?
So, does it have to be, do they have to be siblings that are enrolled, or can they just, or?
No, I mean, if you've got siblings that aren't enrolled, I mean, I'm not going to grade them, but they can play, right? Why not? It's fun. All right. And who else has their hand up right now? Let's see. Or are those hands going down? Anybody else have a question? All right, good. Let's see. Moving on. So we're going to have this watch party. This is the last thing you're getting graded on. You're getting a participation grade for it. So it's not like a huge grade, but I really, really, really want everybody there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this watch party on Zoom, and we're going to watch. I'm going to edit all of your videos together so that you guys can watch it all the way through and, you know, laugh at each other's machines, or, wow, it's amazing, I'm in awe. Okay. And if you have a couple of bloopers that you want to send me separately and say, these are my bloopers, you're welcome to, because those are fun and I can always edit them in. Okay. All right. So now we're going to look at our lab. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to scooch my computer back a little bit here. And I'm going to have to go back over to here so I can see what y'all can see. Okay. I'm going to have to bring it down a little. All right. Can everybody see what I got here? Okay, Drew, your mouth's moving. Boy, is that distracting. Okay, so this is our first step. And I don't need really any protective gear for this because I'm going to tell you what's in these. We have 3 kinds of water in here. And I'm going to move this back even further. Got the tray back there. Now, these may be backwards for you. I'm hoping they're not too backwards for you. But I got 4 different types of water. All right, and I'm not telling you which is in which. All right, this is not necessarily in order, okay? You're going to guess which one is which when we're done. But we've got Great Value bottled water. That's the Walmart stuff, right? Okay. I got regular Forsyth County tap water straight out of my spigot in the kitchen faucet. I've got filtered water out of my fridge, which is just Frigidaire, okay? And then I've got Aquafina, which is, who owns Aquafina? Does Coke own Aquafina? I'm not sure. Anyway, there you go. All right, so this is like litmus paper, but personally I think it's better. This is, whoops, probably getting blurry, Universal Indicator, all right? And Universal Indicator, I'm gonna show you, it will give you a color spectrum of how acidic or basic something is, all right? So I'm gonna put my screen, give me a second here, whoops. Okay, should be here. All right. Can you guys see my little screen here in the middle? Or do you
Yep.
just see the picture?
We just see the picture.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll flip back and forth if we need to. All right. So here we go. I'm going to come back to the big screen so that you guys can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to put, I'm going to do like 5 drops of universal indicator in each of these tiny little, what are these? Somebody tell me. You guys know what these are. What are they?
Test tubes.
Graduated cylinder.
Graduated cylinder.
Graduated cylinders. Yep. We're going to do test tubes next. Graduated cylinders. Okay. So did you guys see what the color should be if it's more acidic? It should be red.
Should be red.
Yeah, red's on the end, the more acidic end, right? And then you got like blue, green on the other end. All right, so let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're gonna watch for some color change here. And I'm gonna put a piece of white paper up, give you some better light too. And I'm gonna put a piece of white paper up behind them so you can see it. All right, so here is A, B, C, and there's D. So what color is neutral supposed to be?
Green.
Green. Green. Okay, yeah, neutral is supposed to be green. Which one of these is greenest, do you think?
D.
Probably the Aquafina.
Okay, probably Aquafina. All right, so let's look back here. We're gonna switch back and forth for a minute. We're gonna look at this one, okay? Everybody see this color?
Where'd you go?
Who did we lose? Okay, and we're gonna look at this little chart again. And where do you think this lies? Anybody wanna guess?
1.
1, 1, 2.
Both at a time.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to show them both at the same time. I'm trying to figure out how to make that work. I know there's a way, but I haven't figured it out. So, yes, Delia.
I was gonna say probably 1.
Yeah, so 1 or 2, right? Somewhere in one or the 1 or 2 range, I think. So why don't we go like halfway in between? I'm gonna try and write upside down. Probably like totally backwards or something anyway. I'm gonna go with like a 1.5. Maybe not quite that acidic. I actually think if we're being honest, truthfully, it's kind of hard because, you know, colors sometimes through the screen are gonna look a little different. I think it's probably more like 3, 2, 3. Okay? All right. Let's look at the next one. Does somebody have a TV on or a radio? What is that? A chit chat.
Michael, just saying you're not muted.
Oh, okay. You're not muted, Michael. All right. B. Is this about the same or a lighter or a darker shade? What do you think?
Lighter shade, definitely.
Yeah, a little bit lighter. So this one's probably closer to what? 2? You think?
Yeah, probably 2.
Trying to write upside down. That may be backwards. I don't know. Okay, so now we have our 2 greens. We have this one, which is a little yellowy. And this one, which is a little greener. So let's look back at our thingy real quick. Come here, thing. What do you guys think? 6, 7?
I think the first one is like, the less green one is like a 6, and then the more green one is probably like a 7.
Okay, 6, 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
6, that's probably super upside down. I do not do this as well. I don't even know if that's right side up. Okay, 6.
Which one of you did that?
I can't read upside down. It's not, that goes this way, doesn't it? It's not possible. I can't do it. So, all right, so now here's when I'm gonna, here's where I tell you the fun stuff. All right, which one do you think, I'm gonna put them where you think they belong. So which one of these do you think is great value? Walmart water.
6. C.
Did most of you agree or don't have an opinion? Want to put it there? All right, which one do you think is the tap water?
2.
A.
A?
Wait, yeah, A.
Okay. And how about the filtered water?
D.
D or B?
B.
B.
D, yeah.
Okay, and then the Aquafina.
D.
That's the last one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you want me to show you which is actually which? Because I know. This freaked me out, y'all. That one's the Aquafina. Yep. This one's Walmart. This one's Tap. This one's filtered.
That makes no sense.
Right? Right? Okay,
The more expensive, the more trashy it is.
Jack's mind is blown.
It's all a scam.
It's all
That's
scam.
Some Fiji water, see what that is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
Fiji
now
water's actually pretty bad too.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the actual real lab. That was just let's look because it's fun. Okay. So you give me 1 second to do that. I got a little table over here to pour it all out in so that we can get rid of stuff fast. Okay. This is going to require eyes. All right. Here we go. Now we have the test tubes out, Eleanor. Okie doke. So I've got 7 test tubes, all right? And I've got them labeled 1 through 7, and I know what 1 through 7 actually is, okay? We're gonna go to screen share for a minute because I've got it in the PowerPoint. Oh, Lordy, for real? Why does it do that? Hold on 1 second. Where's the one? Okay, here. All right. So your universal indicator, all right, is this kind of brownish stuff that we've been using here. And it is used to indicate the pH in just about any substance, right? So like all indicators, universal indicator changes color in different pH environments. At a low pH, it appears red. At a high pH, it appears blue or violet, okay? So here we're gonna start. Now I'm gonna put we're gonna do a lot of switching back and forth here. So, y'all ready? This is number 1, right? I'm gonna give it 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And here's your white sheet. So that's kind of like a hot pink fuchsia, right? All right. Here's number 2. So I have to ask you, are these more red than the last go around when we saw that orange and thought it was like a 1 or a 2? Yeah, these are much redder, right? All right. Number 3. Okay, this one's almost like watermelon, right? Okay, here's number 4. Something's wrong with that one. I think I put the wrong thing in that. Hold on, I'm gonna redo that one. 1 second, something's up. Hold up. Let's try that one again. I think I put the wrong one in it. There you go. Yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. Apparently I don't know how to label correctly. There's 4. So you probably have an idea of what this one might be, right? Because that's pretty green. 5. Pretty. Oop, Shannon's coming in. Bring her in. Okay, here's number 5. Quite blue. 6. 6. This is a little cloudy. It's not quite perfectly clear. All right, and then our last one. Ooh, it's my favorite color. Super duper purple, right? All right, can y'all see them well now? I'm gonna put a light at them so you can really see your colors. Okay, so on this end you have this kind of fuchsia pink reddish one, and then you've got kind of these two pinkish ones. Where do I get it? Is that good? There it is. All right. Green, blue, a cloudy blue, and then kind of a cloudy purple, right? All right. So now we're going to have a look back at our chart here that we were working on in the lab. Why does it keep going there? All right. Come on. It's going to do this to me every time. All right. So number 1. So our pH for this one, because I looked at this earlier, is about 0. Okay, it's really down on this far end. Our number 2, the pH was about 1. There we go here. So compare that number 2, which is our third one. We'll do it. Oh, I already poured it out. To the water. It's definitely redder. Okay. Now that we see for comparison where we're going. Here's our number 4, and that's 6, 5, 9. 6 is about 10, and 7 is about 13. All right. So I took these and looked at the colors last night to be sure that I had them good. Now I'm gonna try writing upside down again, and y'all are gonna laugh at me, but hey. All right, so we had, what do we have, 0? Oh, I can't see both screens. It's gonna make me crazy. Let me see if I can do it this way. Yeah, 0. Okay, 1, 2, 6. I really cannot write upside down. 9, 10, and 13. Okay? All right. Now, if we're gonna, where did you go? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if y'all can tell what these are. All right? This is just kind of, this is interesting. So I've put the names here, and they probably won't mean a ton to you until we look at them in the chart. All right, so back to here. I went too fast. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Ruined my surprise because I am so bad at this technology part. So we had our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we're gonna stay here for a minute so it doesn't get crazy. All right, so we have HCl, which is hydrochloric acid. All right. And then we have CH3COOH, which is acetic acid. We have C6H8O7, that's citric acid. And H2O, you know what that is, water. And then we have NaHCO3, which is sodium bicarbonate, and NH3, which is nitrogen trihydride. And then lastly, NaClO, which is sodium hypochlorite. So now I want y'all to tell me, does anybody know what where you find hydrochloric acid? If you know, just chime in. Where's a good place?
The pool?
The pool? I wouldn't want to find it in the pool. Anybody else? How about here? Y'all, that's a 0, right? Did you ever think about that? That's stomach acid. That's really just, but you need it, right? Now, how about acetic acid? Does anybody know what acetic acid is? If you know, just chime in or take a guess. Nobody knows? You guys know. Somebody knows. It's vinegar, all right? Ethan had that earlier, right? So, and then how about citric acid? That's easy. Where do you find citric acid?
In citrus fruits.
You got it, Jack. Citrus fruits. There you are. All right. And then how about water is water. That's easy. Sodium bicarbonate. What's that? You guys know what that is? Nobody? It's baking soda. Oh, sorry, I missed a hand. All right, now this one, nitrogen trihydride. Anybody want to guess? Delia, do you want to guess on that one?
I don't know that one.
Anybody want to guess? Just guess. That's ammonia. And then this last one, sodium hypochlorite. Beautiful purple color. Nobody wants to guess?
14.
That one's bleach. There you go.
Oh.
So we have here stomach acid, vinegar, citric acid, water, baking soda, ammonia, and bleach. And I'll take it off share one time so you can see them all one more time. So stomach acid, oh, unreal, right? And then we had, like, you can see that the citric acid and the vinegar were really similar, right? Really, really close. And then water, obviously. And then ammonia and bleach. Awesome. All right. Now, go back to my PowerPoint one more time. So make me nuts. There we go. And the baking soda was the other one. So now here's where we're going to just do for fun. All right. I'm going to scooch past this screen onto the next screen, if it will let me go. Come on. There we go. All right. Now this is the fun part. This is just for fun. I'm going to scooch this guy out of the way. And I'll go over here. Okay. And I'm actually going to do a little switch for a second here. I'm going to take this rack of test tubes, which has the same, this is the same chemicals, but what I've done is I've got much smaller amounts. There's a good reason for that, which will be obvious to you in a minute. I'm going to move my stirring rods. Okay, so here we go. Same chemicals. One, see, same color. It's just much smaller amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, I'm going to be a careful person because I don't know where I've got it. Now, I want to show you something. I hope this shows up on camera. This is our number 1. Okay. Now, this is hydrochloric acid, and if I leave this uncovered, it vaporizes. You can see it. And you believe me, it is super noxious. It smells horrible, really bad. So I've been trying to kind of keep it covered most of the morning. But you know, if you've ever thrown up, you know it doesn't smell good, right? That's your acid. It's not lovely. So what we're gonna do is, somebody tell me what happens. What did we say earlier? If you mix an acid with the base, what do you get? There were 3 things. What do we get? Somebody. We get water. Yeah. What? Say it again.
A solute and a solution.
We get, well, no, what we get is usually water and a gas and salt. So we could find the salts if we went through and evaporated all this, but what we're really going to look for today is the gas, okay? We're just going to have fun. So what I'm going to do is, this is number 1, and I'm going to take chemical number 7, and I'm going to drop it into chemical number 1, and what do you expect to see? Let's see, did it do much? It didn't do much. Well, why not? This was a 0, right? And we said this was what, 13? This is way, way, way more acidic than this one is basic. So that means we're gonna need more. And hopefully we'll be able to make it go. I made them go last night. Oh, there we go. It's starting to go. And if we keep squirting, eventually we should get it to turn what color? Who knows? What color would we be aiming for? We could get it to go green if we keep at it, because it would go neutral. But as you can tell, it's so acidic, it's not getting anywhere near green, right? So how about this guy over here? How much of number 1 do you think it will take? Remember, number 1 was much more acidic. So we should expect that we need less to get the same reaction. So let's see. Oh, and it's already done what? It's already gone pink, right? Super red pink. So that's just how acidic that hydrochloric acid is. It didn't take much at all to take the highest base we had and totally flip it to the other end of the spectrum. All right, so how about number 6? Why don't we go with 2, okay? Let's put 2 into 6. Where is, whoops, I gotta put this guy back over here. Okay, here's number 2. And we're gonna put it into 6 and see what we get. Because they were kind of equal ends of the spectrum. All right. We're not green yet, right? Let's see. We're getting closer though, aren't we? See, it's neutralizing right there. Getting closer. Getting closer. So we could do this forever and see how long it took to get us to the green color, right? It may take a good long time. So let's take number 6 then, and we'll put it into number 2. All right, ready? Oh, that's much closer. Not quite yet, but it is bubbly, see? Not quite as bubbly as the first one was, but it's bubbly. And it's still not quite green, but it's on its way. And then we'll do the last 2, all right? So we're gonna put 5 into 3 and then 3 into 5. Here's 5 into 3. Oh. That one went, didn't it? And now look at how we're doing for color. This one's gotten closer to green than any of the others. Oh, we just went right past it, right? And then lastly, let's put 3 into 5. Okay. And that flipped all the way. So that was fun with colors, right? Woohoo. So nothing to write up, just fun to watch. But I do have one more fun. This one's just purely for fun, okay? One more purely for fun, and then I'll let y'all go. Okay, who remembers what these guys are called? These little guys.
Glass faces.
No, not glass. Huh?
Beakers?
No, these are beakers. These are Erlenmeyer flasks, okay? So what we're gonna do is I've already put a little dish soap in them. Why might I have done that? What's gonna be our advantage here with the dish soap? We don't know. So the dish soap, when we make bubbles, it's gonna help the bubbles stay bubbles, okay? So I'm just gonna put a little of this in each one. I don't expect the dish soap to do much. If it changed, I would expect it to go green. That's maybe a little greener than it started, but nothing big. Which acid should we use? We're gonna do an acid and a base in this one, and we're gonna pick a base and put an acid into this one. Which acid do you guys want to use? We had hydrochloric, acetic, citric, and no, that was
Acetic.
it. I'm gonna do the acetic. What do you guys think? Yeah. Okay, that was this one. Okay, so we're gonna put our acetic in, which is vinegar, right? Common vinegar. Okay, let me just mix it around a little. And put a couple more drops in so we have good color. There we go. All right, and which base do we want to put in it? Sodium bicarb, ammonia, or what was the other one? I don't remember. What do you guys think? What are we gonna do? Oh, bleach, that was it.
Pneumonia.
Ammonia. Okay, here's ammonia. This one's a little cloudy because I had to kind of extract it from another thing I had. All right, you ready? Okay. Let's see, did it do much? Didn't seem to do a whole lot, but what color is it still? It's still pink. So if we want it to get really fun, what do we need to add to it? More acid or more base? It needs more base. So it says we're gonna run out of it all. So that one was kind of not super exciting, right? So let's make a suggestion with this one. Let's do the try this guy. This was number 3. So that was our citric acid, right? And this was our baking soda, okay? How's that? That work for you? That was fast, wasn't it? That's why I put it on the tray. There you go. That should work for everybody, huh? Holy moly. And see, the soap just makes the bubbles last longer. Like, didn't do anything for the reaction, but that's fun. Yeah? All right, people. So let me move the explosion out of the way. Here we go. So we are about wrapped up here. We've got this next week coming up, which is going to be fast, right? And then we'll be moving on. I mean, that's really going to be it. And I've appreciated you guys. You've been awesome and you've been fun. So I'll see you next week for our very quick meeting. Delia, do you have a question?
When is the video for the final for the Rube Goldberg machine due?
The video for the Rube Goldberg machine is due the 5th. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? I got one in chat. No, not a question. Oh, bat soup. We're on bat soup. All right. Anybody have any questions? Are we good? No, we're good? All right. So you guys, you really don't have much to turn into me, right? There's just this test and nothing to write up for lab. Do your participation thing. Delia, did you have another question?
Is stomach acid really purple?
No, it's only purple if you put the indicator in it, which is what we did. If you don't put the indicator in it, it stays just kind of clear, but you also have bile in your stomach, which comes from your liver, and it's for emulsifying fats, and it's kind of a green color. It would be awesome, though, if you always puked purple. I would advocate for that. I think that would be much more fun than, you know, puking whatever you just ate. I mean,
would it be worth eating the activator?
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend swallowing Universal Indicator. I mean, it's got lots of alcohol in it, ethyl alcohol, methyl alcohol, methyl isobutyl ketone, isopropyl alcohol. Yeah, I don't know that I would recommend chugging it, but but purple vomit would be fun.
Why
Right,
settle
guys.
for purple if you could go rainbow?
That's true. That's true. And we totally have like our rack from earlier today is so rainbow right now. It's very, very pretty.
What about glitter? Anybody?
Glitter would be fun too. Do you guys want a few minutes to chat? Because if you do, I will just shut down my screen and I'll open it up. All right, you guys, I really appreciate it. If you have any questions studying,
Bye, thank
please
you.
let me know. Expect an email from me today that will have your class participation word in it, code word in it, and probably midweek, hopefully sooner, hopefully today or tomorrow, some kind of other review in addition to the study guide I've already given you. Okay? If you have anything you need, let me know, and I'll leave this up for 15 minutes or so. Okay? All right, y'all. Later. Mwah.
Amen. Amen. What's up, Michelle? Amen.
Aaron.
We're live on the Facebooks.
And
Okay.
Oh no, I guess I'm not gonna talk then. Bye.
Hi, Aaron.
hey man, what's up, man?
What's wrong with you?
What's that in your background? The mushroom?
It's a tapestry. I painted it myself. No, I
No, you didn't.
He didn't.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Bought it.
You're a liar.
Not you.
No. Wait. How big is Warzone?
How big? It's literally 100 gigs.
Ow.
That's a lot.
It's worth it though.
Also, you
Where
can
do you-
buy
is
a
it free?
100
Is it free?
gig SSD. Yes, it is free.
And where do you get it off? Steam?
It's on the Overwatch. It's the
Oh,
Blizzard
okay, Blizzard.
launcher. Yeah,
Blizzard?
Battle.net or whatever.
Yeah. Alright, guys. See ya, man.
Okay, Aaron, hurry up and get it.
I'll get it.
Hi, Henry.
Yeah, it's good.
Hello.
It's definitely good.
It's really fun.
Totally cracked it. Just saying.
Aaron, Henry, did you hear that I built a PC?
What?
I built a PC.
Oh cool.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Actually, I think I'm actually following Henry on Reddit. I think he's the one guy the one user I'm following. Let me look. I really do think you're the only user. I have a bunch of different communities and all that, but let me see.
That's hilarious. Where's Bryce?
He's downstairs.
Get him!
No, I'm leaving him for now.
Oh, that's so lame.
Oh crap! Where is it? No, not posts. About.
Hi, Delia.
Says I have a follower. I don't even know who that is.
Bryce.
No, Bryce doesn't have Reddit. Gary has Reddit. I need to get Gary's.
I don't think you want Gary's.
I would love Gary's.
Dude, it's just freaking...
Gary was the one who introduced me to Reddit. Yeah.
It's just freaking K-pop.
Yeah, there's probably. Oh man. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yavar the second. Is that right, Henry? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Let's see. Cool.
I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Sounds good. What are you gonna eat?
I don't know. Whatever we're having.
You should have a mustard sandwich.
I would rather die.
Or better yet,
I would rather commit scooter ankle.
Yeah. No, what I think you should do is you should get some mayonnaise and then freeze it and then just lick it like a popsicle.
God damn it. That's so nasty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right.
Bye, Zava.
I'm gonna leave too.